Mr. Prada was...
Social media exploded. Comments, videos, and posts connecting
Where
these
is the
pictures
Prada
to
nigga?
Mr. Prada, a
Where
TikTok
is
star,
Mr. Prada?
now somewhat infamous with millions of followers.
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know wild. Jaded Gemini till the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides. So nah.
This is probably, they're probably going to make like Netflix and HBO documentary or something about this because this is insane. This is insane.
This nigga looked like he pulled up to the Krispy Kreme when he thought the hot light was supposed to be on and it wasn't on.
I don't even know what to say, Daniel. Like,
That was me the other day. But what's up, y'all? It's your favorite YouTube couple back at it once again. Top 5, top 10. We got another person that was on TikTok that done went rogue, y'all. He done lost
definitely went rogue.
He done lost the plot.
Man, I used to see this person all the time during quarantine. Like,
What kind of algorithm you got, bro?
he would just do like little snippet-esque videos, like
about murder,
little skits. No, like when I tell you this is so left field. Like, I wasn't like a fan of his or nothing. It's just if I saw him on my page, it was funny. I liked, like I supported in that way. I just remember opening my phone one morning and people being like, "Oh my gosh, Mr. Prada, ended his therapist's life, took the car, and he's on the run." And I'm like, what do you mean he took his life, then took his car, then went on the run? Then the day progresses. Then I'm seeing footage of him in the car before that, they showed the CCTV footage of him driving the car to like a Walgreens or something and going into the store. And they got the footage of him. And he always wears like this chain. So a lot of people are like, oh, that's him. Then there was the footage of him with the car, driving over the grass. Then apparently he ditched the car on foot. He's in Texas now. Like, wow. It was like America's Most Wanted on TikTok that day. Not even gonna hold you. It was insane. He finally got caught. There's tons of like stories going around of like why he did it. His relationship with the man is changing. I keep hearing different stories. So we're gonna watch these clips and figure out what really went down.
Some Freudian shit. But hey, it's crazy to me that it's the therapist that he went after, for one. For two, now I'm not telling anybody to do crime, bro, but in this police ass state that we live in nowadays, you really got to be mindful of all of the surveillance going on. Like, you can't just get up and run, bro. They looking for you. Your ass ain't going nowhere,
no.
Bro. You better get on a boat. You're gonna have to be like, for real, bro.
I agree.
Not like, getting out.
There's no getting away from it. And I don't know, like, you could just tell that he wasn't doing well. Like, when you looked his name up, because when it was in its infancy and like they were like, oh, he's on the run, he stole his car, and you just saw the videos that people did have of him, he didn't look well. Like, he looked like he was gonna do something, but murder is wild.
Especially if you're not gonna go through with it very like at least meticulously enough to give yourself a little head start, because there is no getting away with anything forever.
Nope.
But at the end of the day, like, bro wasn't even getting away with it and usually people nowadays don't get away with it for more than a few weeks, because like, oh, you didn't steal some random person's car, you stole the car that got to do with
you
body.
Have a connection with this person.
No,
like
the body. It was directly linked to a body. They're going to try to look for that car, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro?
And, like, with your knowledge of the criminal justice system and stuff, like, the fact that, are they going to view this as, like, calculated? Yeah. Because what they said, he also rolled the body up in, like, a rug or something. Like, bro, it's just a mess. This is scary, bro.
I think they're going to look at it very calculated, because of, it looks like he was trying to go to Mexico.
or something, right? Like,
For
where were you
one,
going?
You stole bro car. They're just gonna, I think, bring up all of the times where he could have got swayed into like coming to his senses. Was he on TikTok? Like,
No, he
gloating?
wasn't like documenting his journey or nothing.
That's gonna help him then, because if he was doing that, that would have been. The
I don't even
final
think
nail
he
in the
liked the
coffin.
attention, because the videos that I did see of him, like towards the end when he was looking crazy, and he was just like, I don't even want to post on here, but y'all keep telling me to post, so hi, here you go, here's a video. Like he just really wasn't fucking with any community at all.
I don't see how the therapist didn't notice the signs, being the mandated reporter that they are, to get
Like,
this nigga
right, like, did he
5150.
say he
They
had
got his ass out of here, bro.
homicidal thoughts, or like,
None of that.
I wonder if he has any of that like written down somewhere. That would be crazy.
That's
Like,
pretty
bruh,
deep, man.
what the fuck?
A 20-year-old man popular on TikTok has been arrested in connection with the murder of a Louisiana therapist. Terrion Thomas's account, called Mr. Prada 456, has around 4 million followers. This was his most recent post.
Abby, red
Bruh.
flag number one. For
Daniel.
Me, bro. I'm not even gonna. Nah, take
No,
it back. Like
I feel you. Just give it a bead.
3 seconds there. You see it? He got
Yep.
his eyes X'd out, his mouth.
Bruh.
My dick.
20 years old.
Before authorities in Dallas, Texas, took him into custody. Therapist William Abraham's body was found September 29th, wrapped in a tarp on the side of a highway, police say. He was killed by blunt force trauma. According to Abraham's website, he was a life coach, licensed
That's
professional
another thing
counselor,
they're
and
gonna bring
motivation.
up. They're gonna be like, oh, you wrapped the body up in a tarp.
That's what I
and then
asked
took
you
it to
earlier,
the
right.
side of the road. I'm just unpacking it. They're gonna be like, bro, they're on that drive. What were you thinking about?
Right.
And you know, an average and typical person, you ain't even thinking like that. But like when you doing like crime, every step of the way, bro, you thinking about it.
Yeah.
You thinking, if you're smart, if you care about your life, you'll mammy them. You thinking about your steps.
He must have been so far gone.
Speaker. Investigators released these surveillance photos of whom they say was the last person known to have been driving Abraham's car. At this time, the possible connection between the two men is unknown.
See, like, there's different theories. We're going to talk about those in a second, but I just want to watch this other video so I can get as much info as possible, because...
Oh, they were already in Dallas?
Mm-hmm.
No, they were in Baton Rouge.
Investigation spanning multiple parishes in multiple states, now centering on this man and a new arrest warrant. But there's still plenty of questions tonight.
EBR Sheriff's detectives have charged Terrion Thomas with the murder of Dr. Nick Abraham. Thomas remains in jail in Dallas on a Baton Rouge Police Department warrant related to a police chasing crash. There's lingering questions. Do investigators believe he had help? Are there more arrests pending? When will Thomas return to Louisiana? Do detectives know the relationship between...
It's funny because I had that thought too. I was like, does he wear Prada in any of his like video? I see him wearing camo. I see him. I don't know.
I got my Prada shades downstairs. Fuck it, nigga. I'm Mr. Prada now. You Mr. Zuzus and Wham Whams now.
Daniel, stop.
Between Abraham and Thomas. There is a lot to unpack tonight. We're going to take you through the timeline of events investigators have released so far and the questions that remain outstanding.
Mr. Zebra Cake.
Nah, for real, because I need
How
to know
does a 69-year-old doctor end up with a 20-year-old?
Because unfortunately, social media makes everything like a conspiracy, and right, it gets so messy. I need a legit source.
TikTok
Trust me,
celebrity.
bro.
And why would anyone want Nick Abraham dead? That's a big part of this investigation to determine a motive. But what we do know, Abraham last posted on Facebook Friday, September the 27th, looking for tickets to the Saints game. The next day, Saturday, September 28th, around 11 a.m., surveillance video captured Abraham at an apartment complex off of Essett Lane.
He was by himself. It appears that he was maybe going to look for the apartment. He was not seen alive again.
Sunday, 8:25 a.m., Tangipahoa Parish deputies found the body of Dr. Nick wrapped in a comforter, bound with duct tape, and inside of a tarp, dumped along the side.
What?
That nigga thought he was Tariq.
No, seriously, what the hell? Ew,
Tarp him
what
up.
is wrong with him?
It's crazy that
They said they found him in a gray colored comforter with duct tape.
he was almost
And a
there. Like if he would have
towel.
made it so that they did not find bro, and then did not steal his car, I don't see how they would have tied this to, because except for the fact that that was your therapist.
Right.
And I'm sure
Side
like
of
you
US
said, there's some
51 in
type
Fluker.
of,
Connection. There's
nah,
something.
he done wrote it down somewhere. Or
That's
they
what
done
I'm
had
saying.
some type of,
Something has to come up.
what if he was just like, I got the Saints tickets, nigga, what's up?
Like, why did he do that?
And then he pulled up
The
and
warrant states
fired his
Abraham's head was covered in a towel, and it lists significant blunt force trauma to the head, the official cause of death. Just hours later, a license plate reader picked up Abraham's car exiting I-12 in Livingston at Jubin Crossing. And this message went out to law enforcement statewide.
It's registered to a homicide victim that was located in northern Tangipahoa Parish on September 29th.
By Monday morning, that is all law enforcement had to go on, but it worked. Just after noon, Baton Rouge police officers saw Abraham's car near the intersection of Sherwood and Coursey. The driver took off. Officers chased him before he crashed and ran away.
He called for a ride from a family member, and that family member, not knowing what was going on, picked him up, brought him back to his apartment.
Bruh.
It'd be your own people, dog. Not you.
I would be so mad. What? Oh my gosh, I would be so mad. Why are you calling me?
Bro, look how they roped it off. Like whenever they found it, you already know they had like 30 cruisers pull up on whoever the hell was about to come pick him up or pick him up.
Oh, you already know. There's a video. I'm gonna try to find it for y'all. When the car went, this is where he ditched the car.
It be your own people. Do not, if niggas ever call you and be panning, hey,
Right.
bro, pick me up, bro.
Oh, I need you to pick me up.
Really
Nah,
think about
bruh.
that shit, bro. They might have just
No.
killed their therapist.
Yeah, that's some people just saying their little theory or whatever. I'm trying to click on this one. Here.
I mean, if you want to kill your therapist for touching on you, bro, there's much less insane ways to do it. I'm just saying. Once you start wrapping people up in tarps and shit, it's really hard for people to argue that you're some type
Not
of
y'all said
vigilante
he might
or
get the
something.
insanity plea. I mean, he obviously ain't okay, bro. But I don't
When
know,
have
because
you
the
ever
whole
seen that
wrapping
work
him
for,
up and putting a towel on the
Yeah,
wound.
that's real insane.
That's
right?
not insane behavior.
Nah, it's not. It's dumb, smart nigga behavior.
TikToker Mr. Prada's mugshot has officially been released, and they just revealed a key detail about the allegations against Dr. Abraham in 2015. As we know, back in 2015, a male who was 11 years old at the time, making him the same age Mr. Prada would have been at that time, accused Abraham of essaying him during a counseling session. Well, a defense attorney for Abraham just said that the victim from that 2015 case was not Mr. Prada. Regarding that case, a DA said, while there was probable cause for an arrest, my office had to determine if the evidence supported our burden at trial, which is proof beyond a reasonable doubt. This matter was under review by my office for approximately 2 years. After considering all available evidence, the best interest of the child, and the lack of any inculpable...
Okay, so I'm not about to listen to your excuse about bro touching on kids, my guy. But thanks for clearing up that it wasn't him. But
Even if it was
what
him,
the fuck?
bro, if you want to just pull up on a nigga and pow, they shit broad daylight, bro, I can't tell you how to be a human being, bro. You gonna pay the consequences for your actions, though. What I'm saying is, you blow one place, or no, you didn't even blow. You beat somebody with a blunt object, apparently, wrap them up in a fucking tarp, move their body. You see what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah,
this is bearing on insanity now.
This is
A
insane.
different type, though. Like, not the type that helps you dodge prison. You're gonna be with a whole bunch of insane niggas.
I'm finna give y'all another.
Because I'm not trying to get copyright, but this is him in the man's car.
You really just did that. I just seen that. That was crazy.
There's him running. He ain't right, bro.
See, if
What
he
the
was
fuck?
insane, like, oh, you beat cases, bro. You kill somebody, you turn yourself in. You kill somebody, you be there playing in their blood when the police pull up. If you was truly insane like that, you don't try to go hide people's body. We Patrick Bateman, dog.
No, seriously.
Like, come on, dog.
That was actually insane.
That was Florida man behavior.
That really was.
Boy, something in the water. No, bro, if you put the I feel like I'm Gucci Man in 2006 when he pull up with that, yeah, that type of behavior.
They should have never put that music on there.
Law enforcement was able to then backtrack the location of the vehicle and develop these images as a person of interest. Pictures taken from surveillance cameras from a store at Cuban Crossing. In just hours, if not minutes after those pictures were posted.
Do you all remember the TikToker behind me, Mr. Prada?
Social media exploded. Comments, videos, and posts connecting
Where
these
is the
pictures
Prada
to
nigga?
Mr. Prada, a
Where
TikTok
is
star,
Mr. Prada?
now somewhat infamous with millions of
I see
followers.
Ralph
Social
Black.
media sleuths connected Mr. Prada to the name Terrion.
When the photos went out through the media, Crime Stoppers and the law enforcement agencies received calls that identified Thomas as this person of interest.
With a name comes an address. The sheriff's office executed several search warrants, one at Abraham's home, another at his office on Connells Park Lane, and the other at Thomas's apartment, where investigators questioned several neighbors.
We do have a witness that saw him
So
by
insane.
himself,
The
struggling
nigga's so
to pull what we
insane
know.
that he has an office.
He can upkeep a payment on
This
an
nigga
office.
is going to jail, bro. Like, people need to stop with the conspiracies, bro. That nigga
maybe
is a
he
conspiracy.
did have a mental break, but he is not, like he did a lot of things that are going to be seen as calculated in the court, right? That's wild.
Do you know how many niggas have a mental break that are doing 25 to life upstate? Okay.
I believe was the body of our victim.
Inside the apartment, detectives collected blood samples and other evidence.
That's where they found what they believe was signs of struggle and of possible homicide.
The state police crime lab expedited testing of that evidence before returning their report to the sheriff's office.
We got a DNA match for our victim last night, and that's why Terrion Thomas was charged with that murder last night.
The same family members who brought Thomas back to his apartment after the police chase saw these pictures on the news and later told investigators he boarded a bus to Dallas, where the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force arrested him on Wednesday. Tonight, the investigation continues into the relationship between Thomas and
kill his black ass.
Nah, they was like, look, I'm not going to jail for you. I'm about to snitch. Like, you got me so fucked up right now, bruh. Why did you involve me in this shit?
Because they didn't know.
Oh my gosh, I would have been so mad. Cousin said, I want no parts, for real. Like, not me. Please do not call me.
That was a good cousin, though.
in Dr. Nick.
We have no evidence that indicates that the suspect was a client of the victim.
Investigators are also awaiting the results of search warrants on several different social media sites, including dating apps.
Right now, you can go in depth on this
apps?
case and
Like,
what
how
all
do
the
they know each
WBRC
other?
investigative unit has uncovered. Head to WBRC.com, click on the investigations tab.
This is about to get crazy.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a big can of worms.
This is
right
about
there.
to unravel because social media has muddied this story up so bad. Y'all even saw like some of the snippets earlier. People are making their own little theories and shit. It's getting messy.
Yeah, bro.
It's
Honestly,
getting messy.
I think that if what they're saying did happen to him, I would have just made it very blunt, clear, and direct, bro. And it'd be like, hey, bro, this is what happened. I felt like I had to do that to move forward with my life. But all that wrapping people up like Tommy Egan, nah, bro. Yeah, it's going to jail,
Yeah,
bro.
you can't do that, bro.
Same lane, same frame, same ring, same tack. How I knew that we a match. How the saying go, opposites attract. Still intact after all the hoes saying this and that. Even solo, dolo.